Welcome to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video. I picked up the brand new Linda Hallberg Spectral Palette. It is so pretty in person. Oh, it's so much more neon in person than it was online. But this is the first Linda Hallberg palette that I was really like, I need this in my life. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out this palette on my eyes and also doing some swatches with this one. And I'm also going to do another video with this because I am so excited to use this. With getting that palette, I also dove in and I got the Infinity Deep palette. Look at this. Wow, this is so pretty. This outside gives me so much inspiration, but this is what the inside of this palette looks like. And I'm tempted to use this on my cheeks. I'm not entirely sure. I might use one or two shades today, but I really want to do a full powder face look with this palette because I don't really think I can do that with this palette. And then I also want to mix the two palettes because with this palette, there's some like purple, blue, green kind of colors in here with the brown shades. So I'm thinking that I could get a pretty awesome look with the both of these combined. I'm hoping at least. So let's get on with the swatches. I'm only going to be swatching the Spectral palette today. It's so pretty. So this is how I'm going to show you the swatches. I don't know why I wanted to do them backwards, but I did. So this one is Dim, Faint, Eerie, Abstract. This one is super glittery. It feels like a pressed glitter, but this is Illusion, Occult, Phantom, and then Unknown. I am so intrigued in getting into these. But while swatching them, I noticed that these are all really soft. These first four ones, really soft, really smooth. And then this Illusion shade is like a pressed glitter. Like you can just like flick it right off. And then this shade right here, Occult, I don't really know how to say that. This one is like a pressed pigment. Like I had a little bit of trouble swatching this. And then these two shades were very similar to these where it was like really soft and buttery. So these two are the only ones that I'm a little worried about. But let's start playing on our eyeballs, shall we? So I'm first going to take the shade, I don't really know how to say it, maybe you guys can read it, Occult, I don't really know how to say that, the dark plum shade. I want to peel off the mirror. Ooh, that's a nice mirror, and I'm getting stuck by this thing. Get off of me. I just want to take this and just kind of experiment with it and see. I feel like it's a pressed pigment, it's what I'm trying to see, because when I was swatching it, it didn't really swatch the best, but it has potential if you work with it. That's what I'm trying to get at here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take that same shade underneath my lash line. I like how you can kind of build this shade up. Like if you can tell where it's more blended and where it's more built up. It's like a lighter plum and a deeper, rich plum. These blend out really nicely from what I can tell. Now I'm going to take the shade Unknown and I'm going to place this right under my brow bone. Wow, that was way more pigmented than I thought it would be. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to take the shade Eerie, which is the light purple shade, and I'm going to put this right in between those two colors, kind of blending them into each other. Oh, I like how you can still tell a difference. And then now I'm going to take the shade Abstract. I'm so excited to use this one. I'm going to take this in the inner part where I left a little color. I like how this looks, but I'm just a little curious about how it would apply with my finger. Ooh, this is such a pretty duochrome. Oh, wow. I'm gonna take the shade Phantom, which is that kind of minty greenish shade. I'm gonna pack this on the inner part of my eye. I like how easy these are to build up. This is probably the best kind of like pastel palette that I've ever tried, just because it's so insanely pigmented and easy to move everything around. I'm just curious what this abstract shade is going to be like wet. So I just want it a teensy bit. Oh, I love how it looks over all these different shades. Like by itself it looks really pretty. Over the green it looks really pretty. Over the purple it looks really pretty. It looks like I put a different shade all over my eyes when I didn't. And then I'm gonna go back in with Occult, the plummy shade right there. And I'm just gonna touch up my lash line. And then I'm gonna take Faint, the green shimmer, and I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. Oh, that shade is awesome. And then I'm gonna take Dim and put this on the inner lower part of my lash line right here. And then I'm also going to take Dim just on my brow bone, but focusing the pigment over here and then kind of lightly dusting it out. And then I'm going to take the teeniest little bit of Illusion, which is that glittery silver shade, and I'm going to pop this right over top of Faint. And the shade does have a bit of fallout, but it is a glitter shade. That's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys out, and I really want to take Unknown and use that shade as a blush. So I'm just gonna take a really big fluffy brush from Inglot and lightly, hardly touch into it. With a different brush, I'm going to take the shade Dim and use this kind of like a blush topper in a way. So I'm just going to pick up as little as I can. Ooh, I'm feeling really pink. I'm just going to dip into the Infinity Deep palette, and I'm going to take the shade Light Year. I don't really know how this shade is going to show up on me. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Oh man, I can already tell I'm gonna like this Light Year shade a lot. Oh man. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then I'm gonna use the shade Polar Star as a highlighter. Oh, that's a lot lighter than I thought. Ooh. Oh, it's like one of those wet highlighters. Wow. Ooh. These two shades that I already used are gonna be my favorites. I already know that. This highlighter is so freaking pretty. You can't even see it. It's like just glossy. But I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did eyebrows, mascara, and then I also put on this YSL Tint and Balm lipstick in the shade number 7, which is like a kind of corally pink, glossy, light nude. But as I was doing my mascara, I just kept staring at this pretty ass shade on my eyelid. Like, do you see how it's like more turquoise and pinky blue? Like, it's so pretty. Every time I move my eye around, I'm like, holy cow, this is gorgeous. So I'm pretty freaking happy about this palette. This is the first Linda Hallberg palette that I was like, I need this. But I'm really excited to do more videos with this palette. I'm also going to be posting a lot of pictures on Instagram wearing this palette. And if you're curious about any kind of details, where to buy it, how much it is, all of that will be in my description box. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you want more videos with this palette. Also, let me know in the comments which shade is your favorite. Definitely, I have 3. So I really love this occult shade and Phantom. And then Abstract is so awesome. So I'm pretty freaking in love with this palette. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos using these palettes. I'm also gonna have another totally separate video using the Linda Hallberg Deep palette. I wanted to get the other palettes that she has that are like the 4 quad eyeshadow palettes, but they were sold out where I was buying them, and I also was a little skeptical about them, so I held off. But now that I've gotten to try a little bit more of these two, I'm freaking sold. Like, I want to buy all of them now. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys had fun doing this kind of springy, ethereal kind of makeup look. My favorite part about this is that, like, when I'm looking forward, it looks like blue and purple, and then when I blink my eyes, you get this like mystery shimmer shade in the middle. It's like, hello, you look a little pink, you look a little blue, you look a little purple, what are you? It's like, hi. So again, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.